It is kind of obnoxious that you have to go outside the game to find people. There's nothing internal. I've noticed that before. But again, hearing his voice just makes me think of Diablo 3. It makes me sad that that's not actually going to get a proper finish. Fuck's sake, Blizzard. Don't you have any sense?
Welcome back. This time I did make tea for you, but I seem to have drunk it all. Perhaps if you were a mite quicker. Right, the beacon. While you were tussling with the Fallen, we've encountered a bit of a setback. Hawthorne has placed the last relay on the mountain above the salt mines, but even from that height, the signal still doesn't have the range we expected. It's a bit curious. Regardless, this signal booster should solve our problem if we can get it to her. Dead zone indeed.
Two things. That worked better in my head. No, don't you have mobile phones? Yeah. Secondly, this is actually... I actually already did a bit of this before when I was starting the game, when I was first in the EDZ. So it's kind of continuing on from there. I just did what's before it now, and now I'm doing what's after that. The communication network is in place, but a Cabal outpost has been jamming all outbound signals. Hawthorne needs to get her message out to survivors. Take Devrim's signal booster and help Hawthorne by completing the mission Combustion.
Do be careful with that. Mind your rockets now, Guardian.
Marks, man? Ah, yeah. I thought it was Mark, as in the one he keeps talking about. So, I bet they're regretting a lot. Well, Hawthorne's waiting on the cliffs above salt mines. I get the word out. We rally at the farm. And away I go. I'll be honest, this game is starting to lose me a bit, but I've already put 50 hours in over the last
Hey,
2
Dev.
weeks.
Still sitting up here above the mines with his busted comm relay. Where's that signal booster?
Our new Guardian friend is en route. I'm getting too old to clean up after you, Soraya.
Finally, he admits he's old. Bail me out on one assault charge and you never let me live it down.
Don't you mean one a week? You're the reason my hair is gray.
Yeah, keep talking, old man.
Well, I guess my comment earlier was right. Remember her saying that, you know, the city started feeling like a prison. That's probably because she spent her whole time in prison there. She's apparently assaulting people left, right, and center. You can only hope it was at least good intent behind it, but we don't know. There's... I know, something about Devrim seems really fatherly. I know, I like it. Again, like I said, about, I remember when I was talking about In the Evil Within, one about, you know, having a thing for doting dads in media. It's just, I don't know, soft spot for them. Which is part of the reason why I was so annoyed about the Silent Hill thing. Well, I wasn't a big fan of the games and whatnot. The fact that they, like, you know, they get the rights to make a movie on the games, then proceed to start doing their own thing and switch out the caring father thing. And then the guy's weird assertions about the character and all that just bugged the shit out of me. If you really want to find it, did know exactly what I said, you're just going to want to find that episode itself, you know? I don't know what number it is or name. Actually, I haven't numbered or named them yet. I haven't gotten on to editing. So I can't help you out in the slightest in that regard. Also, I swear there's a different shot that killed you. Anyway. But yeah, I have a soft spot.
That elevator should take us to the top of the mines.
I can't quite remember how I articulate Silent Hill thing anymore, so you will
These
want to just find that
house fires
yourself.
are rare on the ground these days. Between the Guardians and the Cabal, they've buried a lot of old grudges. All 4 hands on deck.
Alright. Yeah, no, what I said makes sense. If you want to find out what I was saying, precisely what I was saying, you'll want to look it up yourself, because I don't quite remember my point anymore, so it's been too long. I tend to just get it, once I vocalize it, it's just over and done with. I kind of forget about it then. Sometimes I remember, which is why I end up bitching multiple times about it, but once I start forgetting about it, that's the end of it. I bitched about it quite a bit over the years, so yeah, you'll just want to go look it up yourself if you're interested to try and find that episode. Like I said, I haven't edited them as of yet, so by the time this comes out, it'll be there for you, but no, it's not that yet.
We'll have to find another way up to Hawthorne.
Oh, that was largely to be expected.
Careful. The Fallen are scavengers of the highest order. They're going to put up a fight for whatever they can get their grubby claws on.
To be honest now, I'm just imagining him as Skaven. While we are doing this legacy campaign, again, there will be a whole level ups to it and whatnot. And who knows if anything else hasn't been carried over. So like we aren't dealing with some of the old mechanics of it. So who knows if we aren't dealing with anything else. Didn't realize that symbol was meant to be our ghost. I just took it as a symbol. Really? Eternity's Edge Warlock. Hmm. A sword is a wand that can cast 2 spells: parry and cut. It's balanced defenses and maximized endurance. Looks cool. Going above. Howdy, boys. A little bit overconfident. Not sure why that one burst into... the one over there burst into a tornado of flame. I know they hear something. There's like background noise in it, and I'm not sure if it's like faint noise in the game or if it's actually happening downstairs. I was paranoid there was an intruder earlier. Remember Marley was barking? I was paranoid he might have heard someone outside. I was also worried he just needed to pee, but it's awfully late where Mum was a bit too nervous of us going out. No, well, or me going out to bring him to the bathroom.
Ah, you'll be pleased to know that I can see the Fallen fleeing the mine. Seems you've really kicked the hornet's nest, haven't you?
Wow.
We found an elevator.
You're good. Almost as good as Lewis.
Elevator's not working. Power must be out. And we've upset the Fallen.
So, fine. Okay, it's just oh, wow, from the music. All right. Oh. Does it just kill enemies till it solves itself, or what?
That did it.
That-
Killing the servitor brought the power back on.
Good job.
Just thought I'd fiddle
Maybe
with
I'll
something.
finally get my booster one of these days.
Missed that one. But yeah, I thought I had to fiddle with something rather than just kill enemies. Now I need to get radiant seeds. Ah, here we go.
Hawthorne, we're out of the mine and heading your way.
Then hurry up with that booster. Let's finish hooking up the comm network. And, thanks for the help. You're not so bad. For a fancy pants guardian.
Now that's the nicest thing I've ever heard Soraya say. You're in rarefied air, my friend.
You made it. Looks like Lewis owes me money. All right. Let's see if this works. Now, have I read the manual right? There's an incoming beacon.
Guardians, the city is lost. If there is any light left in the system, we rally on Titan. Be brave. Guardians.
Zavala's alive! If we leave now, we can...
You are not going to Titan. We've got refugees coming in. The Red Legion on one side, the Fallen on the other.
But we have our powers back. And if we're going to retake the city...
Your city is gone.
Hawthorne, we will be back. And we won't be alone.
You'll know where to find me.
It's kind of nice that our character models, like whatever gear we're wearing, but beyond the helmet, is in like every cutscene, rather than having like a default set. I think Combustion was more describing her than anything else.
It would save us both a lot of time if you would just kill me.
For one who calls himself Speaker, you have remarkably little to say.
We've learned that one of your guardians has reconnected to the light. You say you have no power over the Traveler, yet this... Help me understand, Speaker.
The light lives in all places, in all things. You can block it, even try to trap it, but the light will find its way. And the Traveler will protect itself.
The Traveler. For years I have studied it. The worlds it has touched. Its power over life and death. We are not so different, your Traveler and I.
You are nothing like the Traveler. Nothing. You think you have power, control. I know your kind. You started small. You will end small.
If the Traveler truly has chosen humanity of its own free will, then there is no reason I should not reach inside, tear out the light for myself, and leave this system in ashes.
Only those the Traveler chooses will be reborn in the light.
Yes. This I know. This is why I have claimed your planet, and why you still live. The Traveler will choose me, Speaker. And you are going to tell me how.
Earn the triumph. Alright. The other side. It's actually an inferior version of what I already have. There's always a player on. There's always a player on the night side, unseen, imperfect, impatient. Kanata Tectono. Do you know what the player on the other side meant? Do you know what the player on the other side meant? It was an idea that people talked about long ago, before the Golden Age. And the idea was that each of us has a player on the other side. A perfect enemy, just as powerful, just as smart, just as experienced. That perfect enemy was waiting for us, waiting for each of us, waiting patiently because the day of meeting will come in time. And the other side enemy didn't have to rush it. Sheer time and chance would bring you together. Think of that. Right now, someone out there is waiting for you. They know you so well, they practically are you. That's the player on the other side. And for the Bronco, while they both reload as you ride, that allows me to spin, which is nice as a whim. No war to that. A man's only as good as his ride. Tex 9940. They don't make them like they used to. Here at Tex Mechanica, we've been saying that about guns for years. In these days of technological advancement, when everyone's gone starry-eyed over what's new and what's next, neat gadgets and slick design went out over pure firepower every time. But that ain't how it always was. With a Tex gun, it ain't how it has to be now either. We make guns the way they're meant to be. Fast, powerful, and built to last. And now we're setting our sights on a new frontier. That's right. Saddle up and get ready to ride, because Tex Mechanica is in the Sparrow business. Designed with the true Guardian experience in mind, The speed will let you ride hard and fast over rough terrain, laying waste to anything that dares stand in your path. It may be nothing but an old hunk of metal with a personality built around a corporate brand identity. But to tell you what, I know quality, Guardian, and quality is what you get when you go with Tex Mechanica. Like we always say, if you're gonna play, play for keeps. Do like it. You can hear me, hear the game, you can see my screen, and therefore the game, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58. Continue. Not sure why I want to brag that. Return gave you this old, heavily refurbished jump ship. Not moddable. As if any of them are. Oh. Commander Zavala is building resistance at Moon of Saturn. Make contact and join the fight.
Hawthorne already believes Zavala abandoned her and the survivors. Now that we're leaving, if we stayed, yes, we could help them survive, but if Zavala really is building a counteroffensive on Titan, we can save them all, and take back the city.
She's fine with the idea of the city being gone because she doesn't care for the city at all. She somehow
Vanguard Fleet, Guardian Ship 723.
thinks the farm is viable.
We received your beacon and we're ready to join the fight.
Guardian Ship, this is Zavala. It's too late. The Hive have overrun Titan. I was wrong to bring us here.
You know, someone may want to prevent these from washing over. Not my problem.
We're here to help.
No! We've already lost too many lightless guardians to the Hive. We can't secure this moon.
We have our light back.
What? Impossible.
Commander, if I may. Guardian, this is Deputy Commander Sloan. We have a counter-offensive to plan. To do that, we need to get this station up and running. There's a fleet to prep, Guardians to arm, and a trove of intercepted Red Legion transmissions to decrypt. It's critical we gain access to the station's control center. That's where you come in. If the light really is with you, send the Hive back to hell.
To be honest, I was doing well even without it.
Please. Be careful.
Though, to be fair, I so much. See, this is why huh, that's still there. I was just gonna say, this is why, full body prosthesis, you don't need the light. As long as you've got the facilities, you can just keep rezzing that way. But, I suppose it's the same kind of issue, isn't it? With the two places, Mars and Mercury being sealed off, for now, and presume Bray is going to stay behind to try and fix up the other guy. And the Prophet Tower, Osiris, fanboy, is staying behind. I guess they might be relevant in an upcoming expansion, or at least, well, their deaths. Well, I bet the Prophet guy is. Well, we only know Anna is a Guardian. I don't know about the other guy. He might literally just be a Osiris fanboy, and that's it.